Right, how's it going? We're back with another L video. We're going to be looking at the United and Burnley game, obviously. Quickly before we get into the L video, quick apology if you hear any background noises. We're currently looking after my aunt's dog, so if you hear any barking, apologies. There's not much I can do about that, really. Burnley game, United game. Let's get into it. Right, so as always, we're going to quickly have a look at the L lineup. So that's going to be up here, kind of this general area. We're going to have a look at L Ten Hag's lineup right now. As we do, his always comes first. Very basic formation. We don't need anything fancy up against Burnley. Granted, the company's doing some really special things with Burnley right now. The Prem's good, I'm liking watching games even when my club's doing shite. There's new managers that are doing new things with teams, with the likes of Company doing the Burnley job. He's doing very nice football. Postecoglou, as I've said, with Tottenham, he's just doing some special stuff. They're two managers I'm a big fan of. I like the way they play. Anyway, so lining for Ten Hag. Obviously, we're going to have Onana, back four of Dalot, Lindelof, Evans, Reguilon. Then we're going to have a partnership in the midfield of Casemiro, McTominay. Maybe as our attacking midfield. On the wings, we're going to then have Rashford on the left, Bruno on the right, and up front, Højlund. It's an okay team. You don't need anything special right now. So I think what we have, the selection of players we have, that's an okay lineup. Varane still isn't fully fit. Martinez's foot is still niggling him a bit. So to give those two a break, it's good. Varane obviously came on as a sub later on the game, so he's kind of getting back to form. We got to see the debut of Amrabat. That was also good. The fact he had to be played in left back isn't great, but as you said, we have a lot of players that are crucial to us that are out currently with injuries. You're going to have to do what you need to do. So we're going to quickly move on to the team I personally would have lined up. The exact same formation, as I said, you don't need anything special. In goal, Onana. Back four is the same. It's when you come to the midfield, I would have changed it up a bit. So the way Ten Hag lined up, well, there is a slight tweak to it. Ten Hag went with two central midfielders and a singular attacking mid. I would have done a singular attacking mid and two centre attacking mids, pile the pressure on attacking. So just keep them away from our box as much as we can, pile up forward and really put that attack on. So in centre mid I would have played Dan Gore. I've said it before, I'll say it again, one of our best midfielders at the moment, youth-wise. Very physical. His ball playing is very well. He's that, for me, the ideal centre mid. So I would have given him a chance against Burnley. Another thing I've said is, with these younger players, give them a chance against the likes of Burnley, Luton, Sheffield. The lower tier fucking teams, Chelsea, they are low tier at the moment. I can't say much. We're kind of starting to slip a bit as well. Two attacking mids, Bruno, Mayri on the left and the right side of the wing. I would have put Garnacho and Pellistri, and then Højlund up front. You can see from mine in comparison to Ten Hag's, I've leaned a bit more into letting younger players play, so, but obviously I haven't completely wiped what would you call them, more experienced players. That's what they'd be. Your likes of Evans, your like of Lindelof and Reguilon and Bruno. Keep those players that have experience on, those type of players, but also chuck a few of the younger players like Pellistri, Højlund, Garnacho, Gore, Mayri. It just works out very well for us. Players stay fit. The younger players that we have get a chance and get to show what they can do for us right now and in the future. It just gives everyone a chance, gives players time to rest, because we're going to need to be doing that right now with how many players are out. we're going to need to rotate a lot, keep everyone pretty good, don't want to be running everyone down to the bone and then just putting people out who are injured from just playing so much and just ran to the bone that there's nothing left in the engine for them. So we're going to quickly have a look at the score prediction, then we're going to move on to player performances. I personally thought we were going to get 2-0. I thought it would have been a jammy goal to make it 2, but I'll take 1-0. Some people aren't happy with it. Look, as you've seen from the thumbnail, you know, I have Ten Hag and Bruno and Evans because I think Evans played well. But from what I've seen since the game has been played and since we've won, some fans for some reason, like, no, not for some reason, you'd expect us to beat the likes of Burnley, fair enough, but like, some people aren't happy with 1-0. I'm happy with 1-0. You know, we get the win, we get the 3 points. I think it's a morale booster, which we needed. Our morale has been very low, I think. You know, we went on a run of losing games, we've drawn a couple. We haven't won many so far. So to get a win, whether it's Burnley or City, no. That's not similar, okay. More Burnley and say fucking Spurs, you know. Different levels. But a win is a win, and it's morale boosting. You get your points, morale goes up, it's what you need right now. So looking at player performances, for me there was 4 players that kind of stood out. Obviously Evans, look, I was doubtful with Johnny Evans. I was like, he's been relegated with Leicester. We saw him a couple of years ago. I was like, when you're sold off by Ferguson, it's you've just lost your touch. It's time for you to move on. So I was a bit unsure about Evans coming back. I thought out of any centre back we've sent out or we've sold in recent years to bring them back would have been Chris Smalling. But I think Evans has been okay in the games he's played. For this one, I thought he actually did well, like well beyond my expectation of what we get from him. You know, as I said, did well. You know, assisted Bruno's goal. At least I'm 99% sure it was him who assisted it. And he did well. You know, I keep saying that. I keep saying he did well, but it's still surprising to me that he did as well as he did. Unfortunately, he did score a header from a cross in from Reguilon. Nice enough cross. And his header was good. It was nice to see Evans do that again. Nice to see him get a goal again. Now, unfortunately, it was ruled offside due to Højlund being offside. But look, sure that gave him a bit of a confidence boost. It's good to see Evans back doing things like that again. Do I expect him to be like this every game? No. Would I like to see every couple of games something like that? Absolutely. Moving on to Casemiro, who obviously next player that we're going to be talking about. For me, he seemed more himself again. He seemed that just more aware and defensively sound, and just that bite was back. You know, as I've said, I'm dying for Amrabat to be full fitness so we can just rotate these out. Get Casemiro back to his shit. Get Amrabat used to the game, used to the league, used to all that. So I'm very excited, and obviously Amrabat got on towards the end, which is a good sign. Shows he's getting there in fitness and recovery. But yeah, Casemiro just looked back to himself for me. Moving on to Bruno now. It was very like Evans. I think he just had an okay game. His goal though was top class. That goal, that's a Bruno goal. That's a top class goal. That's stuff you want to see from him every week. But yeah, I just thought he had an okay game for himself. You know, Bruno's one of our best players, so that performance was okay in comparison to some others. One thing I did want to touch on, and I'm not sure whether everyone saw. I know I did because I watched the interviews and that after. Bruno got the award for man of the match, and I know me personally, I thought Evans deserved it a bit more. And when Bruno was given the man of the match award, you know, Johnny Evans was there with him. They were doing an interview together, and Bruno handed the Man of the Match award to Johnny Evans. That's a captain. That's a captain. That's a captain act from Bruno. That's why he has this armband. Do you think Harry Maguire would have done that? I personally don't. Maybe you think he would have, but I personally don't think he would have. You know, Bruno gets this award, but he sees Evans just gave that extra bit more. He did that extra bit more, and he was better than him that game. He's like, look, you deserve that. There you go. You take it. You deserve it. Now, Johnny Evans did say, give it after him, give it back to him after the game. But I'm not sure whether you did or not. But that I loved that from Bruno. That recognising a player deserved it more than you. That, look, it's nice to have this, but you deserve it more than I do. It's just nice. It's what you want to see from your captain. Now, the last player I'm going to talk about is Rashford, and look, it's the same shit again. It's this switching off, and towards the end he did it again. It's this switching off and then his head down. And look, as I said in my last couple of videos that I've talked about Rashford's head dropping, I'm not in any way, shape or form saying he's a bad player or we need to sell him. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the two things that were annoying me recently about him is he wasn't passing enough and his head was dropping. He's fixed his pass and he's passing more, he's providing more for Hoyland. Not ideal yet, but it's getting there. And it's this head dropping. So if he continues pinging balls in and playing in Erasmus more, fucking perfect. If his head stops dropping towards the end of the match, perfect. Because that's what we need from him. Because like Bruno, he's one of our better players that we have. So for him to be dropping as much as he does, it's just saddening to see. Because we all saw last year what he can do. So to see him drop off, it's just very sad. Now I'm not sure if any of you has heard this. Some of you may have, some of you may not have. But after a game, Rashford actually got into a car crash. He's fine, you know, a little shaken up. But you know, there were some people that were claiming he was drunk driving. He wasn't. He was breathalyzed. He was fine. He was allowed to go home. But this isn't going to help him either, you know. So I know I've just said, look, he needs to do better, which he does. But I hope he's all good. I hope he's okay. Hope the other driver was okay. And any passengers in either of the vehicles. I hope everyone's good. Everyone's okay. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there after going, if he's not passing enough, he's not doing this enough, make you aware that I had a car crash after a game, and I hope all is well with him. So this is the end of another video. Thank you very much for sitting and listening to me rant out for however long this video is. It really does mean a lot to me, you watching videos and the content that I put out, because it's such a small channel, but it's something I'm so passionate about. It's nice to see other people are interested and other people are watching the content and all that. So I'll stop taking up the rest of your day and taking up time from you. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one.